And we have a special guest right now. We have Larry the Cable Guy. Good morning, Mr. Cable Guy.
And when you think of bulls and bull riding, you immediately move your eyes and thoughts to Larry the Cable Guy, the comedian.
Hey.
First of all, it's always nice to call and talk to the station and speak to all the accomplished individuals and Chris. But this, between you and AD, I tell you, you're an inspiration, boys, to people like me that never finished high school. And I just wanted to tell you I love you.
DW, I love you too, buddy. I appreciate you. I was going to tell you something. I was going to say it to you, but I decided not. When you called me yesterday, I'm just going to say I was on the porcelain palace. So that's why I was kind of quick with you on the phone.
I thought you sounded a little strained and sweaty. That's all you did.
And then I wake up this morning. What time did you go? First of all, dude, what time did you go to bed this morning?
I go to bed very late. I probably went to bed at 3:00.
I woke up at 5:30. I was like, who texted me? I see your text at 1:52 in the morning.
That's about the time. I'm sitting around about 2 in the morning. I'm going to text AD. That dummy's never home. I can never get a hold of him. Oh, my goodness.
Well, damn, brother, appreciate you, man, for taking the time. We know you want to respect. You have another one coming up. Tell us about what you have going on this weekend, my man.
Yeah, this is pretty fun. Let me just say, for years, I was involved early on in my career because I was always a big fan of bull riding and rodeo. My daughter's trying to learn how to team rope and breakaway rope and my little. Well, anyway, my buddy Tater Porter was a bull rider down in Florida, so I sponsored Tater Porter and the professional bull riders many years ago. Then I had a rodeo team. I had some people in the national finals. They had to get her done shirts. And I owned some bulls. I co-owned some bulls with Jeff Robinson out of North Carolina. It was just a fun hobby to do. I really loved it because I love the sport. And then when Brandon Crick started playing golf, him and I were really good buddies. So, I kind of pulled some of my money out of there, and I wanted to sponsor Brandon and do that because now I'm into golf. As you can tell, I enjoy golf as well. So that was always a fun thing to do. Well, now my boy started trying to learn how to bull ride, and I went down to the PBR and I worked their 30th anniversary deal. And then I got sucked back into it. I wouldn't say suckered. I love it. So I ended up getting me some more bulls, get more involved in the PBR again. And by golly, we're bringing a PBR Velocity Tour to Lincoln because there's a lot of bull riding fans here. And this is always a fun thing to go to. I mean, there's a great night out. So Saturday night, we're doing the Professional Bull Riders Velocity Tour. These are guys that are accomplished bull riders. It's kind of like Corn Ferry and PGA. These guys are the best of the best trying to get into the other best of the best, and Ed Nicaminas, who's been bucking forever. I mean, he's a world champ. He's going to be there. So there's some really good accomplished bull riders going to be in it. And, it's coming to Lincoln, and I have a bull. I'm bringing down, I got a bull named Mr. Cooley, who has been in the PBR for a while. He's 47-2.
Dang.
And he's good. And I won a buckle one time. I had Bull of the Year in 2008 with a bull called Chicken on a Chain in 2007, 2008, something like that. I'm getting old and I can't remember 1 or 2 years. And anyway, so I think I might have another one on my hands. He's pretty good. His name's Mr. Cooley. He's the bounty bull. So whoever wins the event Saturday night, they can ride Mr. Cooley if they want to. It's a bounty bull for $10,000. So I'm pretty sure they can attempt to ride him. He's only been ridden twice and 49 outs. And or in 47 ounce. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and he's really cool. I posted. If you go on Facebook, if you go on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, I have posted some pictures of him, and we let him out stretch his legs yesterday, and have and let him run around a little bit last night. And one of my buddies thought he was funny, and he missed the Cooley, and he went over there and pretty much tossed him over the fence.
So I wasn't sure when you go out and do your conditioning, you don't run out over there and just have him chase you around for a little bit?
No, I pretty much steer clear. I will say, though, some of these, it depends on who it is. Like I said, he likes girls. So, I mean, girls can just walk up and, hey, what's that, Mr. Cooley? And put on that charm. I walk up, hey, what's that, Mr. Cooley? And, next thing I know, I'm on the porcelain deal just like he did. But I'll tell you what, though, fellas, it's a fun thing to do. I love being involved in it. I mean, it's just a fun hobby for me. But being around rodeo ever since I was a kid, it's just a fun thing to do. I love it, and I love everything about it. But it's a tough sport on dirt, that's for sure. So we want to get a nice big crowd down there and show the PBR. You should come to Lincoln more often because we got a lot of fans that like doing stuff like that. And so got a good chance to get a crowd too. I don't think football season doesn't start for a while. Volleyball doesn't pick up for a while. I don't know if hopefully the baseball game's in the afternoon, but I think we should do pretty good.
Absolutely. Dan, tell us
unless
this.
Chris Raff's putting on a golf clinic somewhere at 8 o'clock at night, which should be good.
I would do it. I would do it earlier in the morning, so we'll be good to go tomorrow night.
Dan, let me ask you this, man. With what got your son involved with it? When did you find out that he had a kind of an itch for bull riding?
Well, I never thought he'd want to do something like that. He was a little kid, I took him to all PBRs and stuff, but one day he said he just wanted to start riding. So here's the thing about bull riding. It's a dangerous sport. It's a great sport. I like it because it lets you know who you are as a man. It gives you confidence in life. It does a lot of things for a lot of people, because if you've got the mindset to get on one of those animals and try to do that, there's a lot of things that you can accomplish. A lot of kids don't do a lot of stuff anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Stay in the house, they don't do anything. I heard a fellow one time talking on the radio. He said there's a lot of kids are scared to leave the house. They're scared to do this, scared to do that. Not because they're scared to do it. A lot of kids want to do things, but a lot of helicopter parents, and the only reason they don't do stuff is because their parents are scared to let them do something.
Right.
And I didn't want to be like that. So as long as your kids want to do something, I mean, it could be anything. I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there that's, football and snowboarding and I mean, you think of it, how many sports are there that are pretty dangerous? A lot of them.
Right.
But you don't know if you can do it or not unless you try. So anyway, he just said that he loves it and he really wanted to try. So here's the thing about it. You start out small, and throughout the course, you gradually move up. People riding these professional bulls, they are skilled athletes and strong upper-bodied athletes, and they're able to handle it. They're taught shoot procedure. They're taught how to get off. If you ride, those are the two most dangerous aspects of it. When people watch bull riding, they always want to watch the wreck, so they'll go in the videotape and they'll, so they think every single guy that comes out, but that's not the case. You're definitely going to get hurt. It's a sport where you're going to, hurt, you break your ankle or bust up your knee or something like that. So it's. But you learn from professionals, and you'll find out real quick if that's what we did. Cody Lambert, that started the PBR, is one of the best bull riders in the world. I told him my kid wanted to try to do it. How big is he? I said, he's 5'6", $1.25". And he said, "Oh, he's right in the wheelhouse." He says, "I thought he was going to be a fat guy like you." And I was going to tell him, "No, you ain't going to see me on." But anyway, he literally said, he says, "Well, bring him down here." I took him down to Bowie, Texas, his facility. He says, "Bring him down, give him to me for 3 days, and we'll find out if he wants to bull ride or not."
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty much what he said. And went down there, and they went through drills and obstacle courses, and he looked at me, and he when I went down to pick him up, he said, "Hey, man," he goes, he's got a lot of talent, got a lot of upper body strength. He goes, "Yeah, he just have him keep working." So you start on steers.
Mm-hmm.
And then you start moving up slowly. There's different levels and different types of stock, and you just start slow, and you learn. And when you're starting slow, there's still an element of danger, of course, because it's an animal. But man, it's, when I was a kid, when we were kids out on the farm, you hop on a steer and you ride it around, thing, you fall off. That's pretty much, you're learning your balance when you first start. You're learning your balance. You're learning how to keep your head down, stare in one spot on the animal, and that's basically it. So, not to get too technical with you, it's a really fun sport. He loves it. So we'll see what happens there. But that Saturday night, you'll see the super professionals down there, and when you watch them ride, you're like, man, how in the world do they? But they got good upper body strength and they got good balance. That's
right.
What it takes. And those guys have been on hundreds and hundreds of animals, and so they know what they're doing. So that's how you start out. That's pretty much it. So I couldn't do it. My upper body strength. I tried an obstacle. The last time I was on an obstacle course, a bouncer chased me up the stripper pole. I don't know. I'll stick to golf. That's what I'll do. It's a lot easier.
Well, Chubby, one of our texters, Chubby Rhino, good morning to you, man. Chubby Rhino says, "I'll be at PBR in the 200 level." Dan, how do people find out how to get more tickets? Is there a website? Where would they go to learn more about the event?
Yeah, they can go to the PBR Velocity. Go to the PBR. The main place to get it right now that I know of, just called the Pinnacle Bank Arena.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay.
And the Pinnacle Bank Arena will have it. I'm sure if you go on the Professional Bull Rider site, they'll have a link to it. Everybody can go on the internet, type in Professional Bull Riders Lincoln, Nebraska. Tell you how to get tickets.
Yep.
Let me tell you, if you don't know how to look something up now and get tickets for something, then you shouldn't be allowed out of the house. Seriously. Hey, Chris, back. There was only one or two ways to get tickets, and you had to, you didn't have a phone, and there was no cell phones, and we've got tickets, all kinds of stuff. So nowadays, you can't, you can walk outside and go to the bathroom off the porch, and there'll be something there where you can order tickets for something. It's ridiculous. Absolutely. Hey, let me ask you this. We got the Masters going on, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And Tiger, let's take a bet. If Tiger starts playing bad, is he going to fake an injury and stop or keep going? Or just play and have fun and go, well, I'll just have a good time? Because I always notice this, and I like Tiger Woods. I'm not real on Tiger. I like Tiger, but I've always noticed this about Tiger. Plays good. Then he starts playing bad. Then you can see he's got kind of a limp,
mm-hmm.
and then they won't show him for an hour. And then the next thing you see, they show him out in the parking lot walking like Grady from Sanford. That's true.
I just want to make it to the weekend. If he makes it to the weekend, it'll be fun. If he makes it to the weekend, hey, Dan, I want to ask you this real quick, man. At one of your events, I'm gonna let Raph close this out. First of all, I'm going to say this real quick. So we have 9:30 coming up. Not this week, but following week. If you're not traveling, I'll hit you up because we got to get on the course because I know next week I'm traveling. Are you traveling next week too?
I am. You know what? I'm playing in the invited senior pro-am thing down there at Las Colinas.
Okay, you're laying possibly as me and Raph are playing Holmes Lake.
That's a nice story.
Similar, hilly. You know. I want to ask. I want to ask you this real quick, man. What? And then Raph is going to close this out. What is Bo Weekly doing now? Bo Weekly, what is he doing right now?
Man, Boo's awesome. I run into Boo every now and then on those corn ferries. You know, he's still out there. Boo's a great golfer. But here's the thing about Boo. Boo does it to it's fun. If Boo feels like going out and golfing, he'll go out and golf. He's got status in certain places. He's 50 now, so I think you might see Boo show up in at some of these senior events. But other than that, you know, he's living life and enjoying being married and the whole deal.
He was a fun dude to play with. I played. We were at your event back in the day, and I was talking to him in the clubhouse with Eric Crouch, and he was telling me the story. I think I told you this. He was playing golf with some buddies quite a bit one weekend, and then he went and played in a PGA event, and he hit the ball, he putted, and it was like a pickup. He actually picked up his ball, and he forgot he was on a PGA event.
Not a gimme.
Yeah, he went out and played with his friends for 3 days to get ready for it. And his first hole, he knocked it to like a half a foot and went up, picked it up. Dude, what are you doing? He was, dude, he was fun to play with.
Yes, he was.
I mean, I'm going to see if, you know, I get him in my golf tournament every now and then. I'm going to see if he wants to come up and play in it again this year now that you bring it up. Yeah. I mean, I just hadn't asked him in a while because he was, you know, he had some health issues with his leg. And so, yeah, that'd be fun. Maybe I'll see if he'll come up and play in our deal again.
That'd be good.
Nice.
Raph, take us home.
All right, brother. Well, we'll let you get on with the rest of your day. Everyone, this weekend, Saturday, PBA for the PBR. All right. Thanks again for being on the show today.
It'll be fun, man. You got if y'all come out, you will love it. It's a great time. If you've never seen it, if you have seen it, then you know what I'm talking about.
Danny, appreciate you, brother. Safe travels to you, brother.
You too. Love you guys.
Love you.
Take care.
You bet.